Oh, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my page. This is day 4 of 365 days of writing a short story every day until I become a better storyteller, a better artist. Yeah. So, this is actually the story from yesterday. Yesterday's story was actually the outline. And I've noticed that those are outlines. Just the raw idea with no structure. It's still going to be like a part of the process, but that was the raw idea, just the outline. So today we have the rough draft of Kid Rider. And let's get into this. Vroom, vroom. The roar of multiple high revving engines or electric motors. A fingerless leather glove twisted the handlebar repeatedly. The moonlight provided extra illumination for the unkempt track. Onlookers pointed and leered, chattering about their favorite rider. Wagers were handed off to a blonde haired announcer, wolfishly grinning at gambling prospects. Each rider's aesthetic spoke through color coordination and uniquely designed jackets. Except for one rider, a pair of dog like ears sat atop of his helmet, two red beaming lights placed above the visor. The visor looked as though it was being bit down on by teeth. The obsidian fur tailored just for his jacket. The rest of the gear followed the same color, leading to a pair of snow white gloves and a pair of snow white boots. On the insignia of his jacket read werewolf. The engines continued to rev, but his engine remained cold. He spotted prey, and the hunt was the finish line. The blonde haired announcer approached the middle of the lane. Under one arm, a beautiful woman matching his entire aesthetic from head to toe. In the other, a black flare gun. On your mark, get set, tension thicken. His finger on the trigger, slowly tapping. The flare gun protracting the moment. Suddenly, time slowed down. The wails of the crowd distorted. Go. Whoosh. A star stream ascended, reflecting from the wolfish rider's toothy visor. The friction forced the rotation of the back wheels to shred the ground. They released the clutch lever. Sheer electric horsepower propelled them forward. Through the dust, out propelled the werewolf, galloping fiercely. Their sprint put them in a momentary lead. The wolf tailed alongside them. Brrrr. The collective scream of four-cylinder engines, tires fought for grip on the track. The sickening silence. A rider crashed into a ditch. There's no sympathy on the track. Whoosh. He passed. Whoosh. Whoosh. He passed up another rider. The finish line was in range. They were neck and neck, but the wolf's endurance outlasted the remaining riders. Blitzing past the finish line, he ceased the win. The crowd went ballistic. The announcer and his YouTube media crew blared their phone lights in his face. How do you feel taking a win? Slipping out of his helmet, he glared into the camera and howled like a winner. Suddenly, the scene changed. A young boy is glued to the computer, howling. He jumped for joy, watching his favorite motorcyclist. Mama, can I get a bike? He belted. A bin dropped beside him. Keep leaving these damn toys around and you're not getting anything. In a matter of seconds, the boy sporadically tossed each toy into the bin. The following week, his brand new all black BMX bike arrived. Without hesitation, he spent the next few days riding up and down the block. One day he sat on the front porch, a singular toy beside him. Tan patches covered his arms and legs. Sweet, savory taste of a juice pouch numbed the sensation of those bruises. A loud brake check noise screeched. A boy at the front gate. A boy sat at the front gate, riding a golden BMX, pressing down on the handlebars. He hoisted the front wheel upwards as if he was a cowboy pulling on the reins. Can you do that? He leapt from the stoop, mounting his bike, circling in the street, pulling the bike upwards. See? Let's race. The screen door to his home crept open. His mother glanced over at him. Going to go race. Be back later, Mom. Circling one after another, one bike broke off. Follow me. The toy remained in the position it was left. Cruising down the street, up ahead, two more kid riders parked in the center of the cul-de-sac. A sharp, high-pitched screech. We're about to race. Come on. They all lined up beside one another. It was just like his favorite YouTube series. I'm gonna win, one yelled. The finish line is he pondered, scanning the streets. The stop sign. They kicked back their kickstands. On your march, get set, go. Powered by pure leg strength. Shush, crunch. They zigged and they zagged, dodging residents. One kid rider lost control of the bike and he crashed into a nearby bush. The remaining riders zipped neck and neck, determined to win. He imagined he was the werewolf, shifting bike speeds, gaining the advantage, leaving the other riders trailing behind. Ow! He howled. All right. So remember, this story is about you're not rusting, you're riding steady. Closing remarks.